Move shoulders and then back. There, that was a better step there. Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. We just got a lot of rain, and some of my arena isn't very rideable. Right here pretty much stays rideable all the time. And when we have weather like that, I spend a lot of time working on bending and flexing and spins and back up and that kind of thing. And today I want to talk about the importance of teaching your horse to back up correctly. And I'm going to show you the steps to teach a horse to back up all the way from the beginning through an advanced backup. This is Ray Ray. She has a pretty good backup already, but there's some things that need to be worked on, things that can be improved. I'm riding her in a shank bit, a leverage bit. A lot of times I'll go back and rework this in a ring snaffle and a snaffle bit. With her, this is a step down as far as the mouthpiece of what she's used to. So I haven't taken her all the way back to a snaffle bit, but I have taken her down as far as the bit that she normally rides in. So I'm gonna start by walking her in just a couple of circles. I just got on her, she's not very warmed up, just to get her feet moving. Now, like I said, a good backup is really important, not just for teaching the horse to back up and having the maneuver. It's really good for strengthening the back muscles, building the muscles in the hips. The horse that I had with EPM, this is something I'm going to be working with him when he gets a little bit further along so that we can start strengthening his back and building his hip muscles back up. So to start with, when I have a horse that doesn't know how to back up, I'm just starting backing them. What I want to do is take the slack out of the reins, and then I'm going to give them a little bit of squeeze with my legs. What I want to do, I don't want to pull them back with the reins. The reins is just setting a stop. It's setting a shield saying we're not going to go forward. I want them to back up because I'm elevating their back. If you imagine a trapezoid right here, hip angle or shoulder angle is going forward, hip angle is going back. I have the back here and the bottom line there. If I pull the hips and the shoulders together, the shoulders should take a step backwards. So let's start with that. I'm going to make just enough contact with my hands to tell her don't go forward. And now right where my legs hang down, I talked about the 3 leg positions in a video not long ago. Right where my legs hang down, I'm going to add a little squeeze. Start with my leg, and then I'll go to the spur if I need to. Squeeze, don't go forward. Squeeze, I'm going to hold it, don't let her go forward. Squeeze, and release. Let's do that again. Start making my leg contact with my legs, all the way down my leg, then I'll go to my spurs. Squeeze, don't go forward. Don't go forward. Squeeze, wait till she finds the right answer, and release. When she took that step backwards, I released all the pressure. Notice I'm not pulling her back with my hands. The worst thing you could do when you're teaching a horse to back is to pull them back. Because if you pull them back, they're going to stick their nose out and push with their nose, and they're going to get their front end heavy. All their weight's going to go on the front end. And you're just going to be in a locking match right there, a pulling match. So you want the horse to back up off of collection, off of roundness, not from pulling them back. All my hands are going to do is say don't go forward. I'll do that again, squeeze. I will keep her head pointed straight. Squeeze, don't go forward. Squeeze, don't go forward. And release. So she's backing off of the squeeze from the legs. Now, to develop that a little bit further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the shoulder up. I'll put contact with my right leg. I'm going to tip her nose to the right, lift the shoulder, and ask her to step back off of just that one rein. Lift the shoulder, tip her nose, and back up. I want to tip her nose with the right rein. The inside rein, if you remember when I talked about what the reins do, the inside rein controls the bend, outside rein controls your speed. That's my brake. So in this situation, I'm lifting her shoulder up with my leg. I'm controlling her bend with my right rein. The left rein would be my backup. She's actually backing up off of the lift before I even apply that rein. So if I do the same thing, tip her nose to the right, lift, and left rein. Do the same thing with the other leg. I'll turn around so you can see what my legs are doing. Tip her nose to the left a little bit. Left leg lifts her shoulder. Same thing with that rein. I'm just tipping her nose, but I'm not pulling on it. And then right rein to back up. You notice when that happens, she brakes at the pole and lowers her nose. She's doing that because the shoulders are coming up. She's rounding her neck, getting that collection and coming back. So let's do that again. Nose to the left, left leg, and right rein. When she backs up, I'll release. Now from that, I can build a little bit quicker backup. What I want to do, I'll ask for a couple of faster steps, and then when she gives me those faster steps, I'll release the pressure. Instead of releasing when she gives me a step, now that she knows what I'm asking for, I'll release when she gives me a faster step. Nose to the left, lift, and then release. Notice I smooched. Smooch always means more effort. Not necessarily faster, more effort. I'll use a smooch if I'm going faster in the rundown, if I'm wanting to speed up. I'll use a smooch when I'm spinning, more effort than to spin. I'll use a smooch when I'm backing up, more effort to back up. Show you that again. Tip the nose, leg, and release. Now you see she's dragging that foot. I can see some marks on the ground and I could feel that she was dragging the foot. So what I want to do is I want her to start stepping back and not dragging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the shoulder to pick up and move so that I can get her stepping better. So in order to do that, I'm going to take, before I was just tipping her nose, this time I'm going to actually ask her shoulders to come around and then back up. So take my left rein, shoulders come around, and lagging back. Shoulders around to the right, and lagging back. Shoulders to the left, and back. Now you see how when I started zigzagging like that, shoulders and back. She started lifting her feet a little bit better. Let's get back up here a little closer, a little bit better dirt. Gets a little soggy over there. So we'll do it again. Shoulders to the left and back up. Just like I was squeezing with both legs earlier, I'm giving her a little bit of squeeze with both legs now. The nose, the inside rein brings her nose around, brings her shoulders around. Outside rein, see that she pushed, that's got to get better. Nose to the left, shoulders to the left, squeeze and back up. Nose to the right, squeeze and back up. Bring the shoulders all the way around. And back up. See, I'm soft on the reins there, but I'm squeezing. Squeeze, 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 lifting the back up. Squeeze, shoulders to the right, and back up. Squeeze, shoulders to the left, squeeze. That's getting her back up. That's developing these back muscles. And that's developing her muscles in her hip. Now, if I want to carry that one step further for a reining horse or a cow horse, if I'm going to run down and ask that horse to stop and go immediately into a backup, then what I'm going to do, I'll walk forward, ask for the stop. Whoa, whoa. And then I want her to stay in that backing position and back one step while my feet are forward. Legs forward, back up. Good girl. Legs forward, back up. Now if I put my legs forward, she's not giving me much effort there, you see. So I want a little bit more effort when I put my legs forward. So legs forward, squeeze, and outside rein. Legs forward, squeeze, legs forward. There we go. That was a better effort. She's still dragging her feet a little bit. That needs to be improved. That needs to be better. That's going to be a lot more of moving her shoulders and then backing. Move her shoulders and then back. Move her shoulders and then back. There, that was a better step there. She has a tendency to get her shoulders down, and when her shoulders are down, she's going to drag her feet. What I want to do is keep encouraging the shoulders to come up, to step better, and to get her hip under and engage. Whoa. Whoa. Not too bad. Dragging there some. Notice there she's stepping backwards, but she's really not dropping her pole. She's not rounding her neck. So if none of that's happened, she's not elevating her shoulders. That's why she's dragging her feet. Head staying up, nose is staying out. So let's ask her to walk forward, stop, round up, lift, and soften. Let's do that again. Walk forward. Whoa. Whoa. Head's coming up. Lift her back instead. I'm not going to pull any harder on the reins. I'm going to squeeze a little harder with my legs. Go back forward. Let's do it again. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. That was a little bit better. Her head didn't come up when she started backing up. Let's do it again. Whoa. 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 There we go. Good girl. So that's how I teach a horse to back up from the beginning all the way through the end. I want that back up so that I can build these muscles in the back, so I can get collection, so I can build these hip muscles up, and I can get some nice turns. That back up is real helpful for building those muscles, and that's how I go about teaching it. If you want to see some more videos on strengthening the body and how I use my hands and legs to get the horse to move around, I'll put a link to the video up here. Until next time, thank you for watching.